Welcome to our second spring update. As you can see, both our iceberg lettuce and bachelor buttons have almost all germinated now. Unfortunately, can't say the same for our romaine and marigolds. Well, except for one marigold. Where are you? Sneaky one. I think it's this one, right? Yep. It's having some difficulties with the seed. I don't know. That's weird. But more on that later. Today, what we're gonna do is actually start thinning out these seedlings. Because, like I said, you want to get them to sprout first. I mean, I oversowed. I sowed more than enough just to guarantee a sprout for each one. And as you can see, I do, and actually have an extra. So we're gonna thin them out now. When I'm thinning, I just like to pick out the weakest looking one and leave the strongest one left to grow. It's called like the Hunger Games, you know? So this is the weakest looking one, leaving the stronger looking one to continue developing. On this side, you can see the left is the weakest looking. Oh, sorry, actually, no, this one's different. Okay, either the weakest or the one that doesn't look leggy. Because as you see, this one is bigger, but it looks really leggy. And I don't think that's gonna really do well when it grows bigger. So we're actually gonna remove this longer one just cause it looks too leggy for my liking, okay? The other one, while smaller, has a more like stable shape, if you ask me. So yeah. Now this one's a little tough because all three of them look pretty good in shape. But if you ask me, this one in the middle here looks a little bit too leggy. So I'm gonna pull this one out, just very soft. And this one in the middle, I was considering going this one because it looks the most stable, but it kind of looks a little bit weird. The leaves look a little smaller and not as big as they should be. I think this is the ideal shape. So we're gonna thin this one out too. There we go. And then lastly on this one, we're gonna get rid of this gigantic, we're gonna get rid of this tiny one here in favor for the gigantic lettuce we see. Now, what's interesting to me, though, is look at the root development already placed on just 2 true leaves. I've never grown iceberg before, but is it really, dang, like, it's only 2 true leaves, and, like, it's already got this amount of roots, which is why I'm saying normally, when you see 2 true leaves, that's why I'm saying people say it's ready to transplant, because it already got root development going on. But, like what I said, what we know now, what I prefer to do is wait till 4 true leaves and then transplant, just to be safe, because I harden them off first. That's what you gotta do, remember, don't just put them outside. And sometimes you might just damage the only leaves it's got, and then it's done. All that time was for nothing. So instead, I like to be safe and keep them in for longer to get them 4 true leaves, and then give them a boost with this fertilizer, because fun fact, peat pellets don't actually hold any nutrients at all, and after they sprout and develop true leaves, the seeds themselves don't really hold any nutrients to grow any further, so they're actually gonna need it. So yeah, fertilize them, and then be back and see how they look next week. Now, I just want to quickly mention our romaine lettuces. As you can see, none of them have sprouted at all, which is pretty sad. You might be wondering why I haven't started a new set, and that's because I will, once it passed the 20-day mark. It's been like around 14 days, so I'm still holding out hope, but it's not really looking too good, especially since it's Monday I'm recording this. Sorry, those are the flowers. These are the romaine, bro. Even with the humidity, it still is not shown. But hopefully, I'm giving it till the 20-day mark. If not, then we're going to have to buy a new set, because I'm guessing, bro, they're expired, because that's what happened with my butter crunch. I think it might be the same case here, unfortunately. That might put a fear factor, though, for all the rest of my crops I grow. Well, I don't know, because my tomatoes did fine, but I'm just saying, yeah, might not, hopefully, I'm holding out hope that they might sprout just in these last 6 days. But yeah, stay tuned for more lettuce updates, I guess.